Ladies and gentlemen, this is Bloodhunt. Basically, Assassin's Creed meets Battle Royale meets vampires, and this is my second time ever playing it in this gameplay, and I actually ended up picking up 15 kills. I didn't think that much of the game. I was actually just, screwing around in this game and using a sniper and going for some stupid kills, and then somehow it led to a 15 kill game. Basically, none of my settings are right. I didn't know where any of the loot is. I didn't know how to heal off the beginning. I didn't know what any of my abilities did, and somehow we still ended up getting a 15 kill game. Now, obviously, this is just in the solo pubs type thing. I think this is like a TDM type of thing. It's still a survive till the end, just like any other battle royale, but I don't think it's as serious as like the duo battle royales and the trios and all that stuff. But in this gameplay, I was just kind of getting a feel for the abilities, getting a feel for the guns and stuff, trying to learn the map, learn where all the loot is, and learn how each one of the heals works and everything. And I think I need to really set up different heal binds for different things, because obviously you can put on armor, you can use one of the blood bags, which heals like actual health, and there's a lot of different healing items in the game. And I think off of just default settings, it only has my shit set to G for like everything. So sometimes I would put on armor, sometimes I would stab myself with a needle, sometimes I would drink with the blood bags. So I didn't really know. I was just spamming G as a heal. But I mean, coming from somebody that has like 5,000 hours combined in battle royales, I think this is actually a really fun game. This is honestly a lot better than I thought it would be. I watched a little bit of gameplay, and then I saw Shroud playing it, and I was like, oh, there's a sniper in it. And that kind of just made me download it from that alone, because obviously I love sniping. Also in the gameplay, Shroud played this character, and he said that it was a really good character, so that's also why I'm playing this character, because I didn't know who to play. He basically has on E a ability that lets you shoot little bats out, and you can hear the surrounding area a lot stronger than you normally could. Your hearing is like tuned up. And then his Q, you just disappear for a second, kind of like Wraith in Apex Legends. You just disappear for like 3-4 seconds. I'm not really sure how long it is, and it actually is an instant Q instead of like poking your ear and shit like Wraith has to do nowadays. It's just an instant Q where you turn invisible, and it can come in really clutch in gunfights. Here towards the end, my audio actually gets a little out of sync, which is annoying, but I start using the Tommy gun that I get off of a guy here in a minute, and it's actually an insanely good gun. Obviously most of the gunfights in the game are close range, so if you get like a close range SMG or LMG, and then you get like a long range sniper, you can actually do a lot of damage and do a lot of really crazy plays up on top of rooftops and shit close range with people. One thing that I do find a little weird about it though is once you actually kill people, it just downs them, and they have a 30-second grace period to where if you do not finish them, that you can they can get stood back up and come back to life, which is actually really annoying, because if you get into multiple gunfights, which happens very often in this, then you can stand a chance of somebody standing back up behind you and then shooting you in the back. The looting tiers is almost exactly like Fortnite. I'm pretty sure it's the exact same thing as Fortnite. Like green is the most common, and then blue is rare, and then purple is whatever, ultra rare, whatever they call it, and then gold is legendary, and I'm pretty sure that's the exact same way that Fortnite was. You can obviously scale the side of any building or any obstacle that gets in your way, just like Assassin's Creed. That's why I said it kind of brings the Assassin's Creed feel to it, and I was a massive Assassin's Creed fan back in the day. I used to play all of them, and I love that game a lot. So you'll notice this guy jumped down on me after I finished this one guy, and I popped my Q and climbed the side of the building, and he completely lost me, and it made me be able to get out of the gas and heal, and then he jumped out of the gas, and I was waiting for him and just got the easy kill on him. And just honestly, like plays like that, obviously I've not played every other character to see what kind of tacticals they have and abilities they have, but just plays like that make games entertaining, and that's just it's fun. I outplayed the shit out of this guy. And it's also pretty cool how everybody in the lobby is playing cross-platform. There's PlayStation emblems beside of some people and Xbox emblems beside of some people. It's not just like you're playing against strictly PC, which can be good or bad. I know a lot of people don't like cross-platform, but I think it's pretty cool that it shows their little emblem beside of their name, and shows you what platform they're playing on. Like I said, in this gameplay, my sensitivity is entirely too high, but then I turned it down a lot, and if you turn it down too much, as fast as people move in this, it is entirely too hard to track people. So there has to be a happy medium of like high sensitivity and a comfortable sensitivity. But in this game, like I said, my sensitivity is entirely too high. There's also civilians walking around on the ground. Obviously you'll see me walk by a few of them. They just look like AI, and you can go up to them and bite them, and I think it helps you with your abilities, get your abilities faster and stuff, but do not shoot them. I made the mistake of spawning in the first game and immediately shooting one of the civilians down on the ground, and it actually marks you with a red outline for the entire lobby for like a minute straight for killing one of them. So do not do that. Like I said though, we're coming towards the end of the gameplay, and with the last gunfight, almost everybody was on top of one singular building, and it was honestly, I thought I was gonna die. There was a guy that I ended up fighting on top of the first roof, and he's actually not a bad player whatsoever, and he almost outplayed me, but I hit my Q and then managed to disappear and get behind a chimney, pop a heal, and then that entirely won me the game basically. So hopefully you guys did enjoy. If you did, make sure to leave a like. I would really appreciate it. Go sub if you're new. There is a link to this down in the description. It's free on Steam if you want to go download it. It doesn't cost a thing, and there's a lot of people in the game. I was getting queues as soon as I would pop. And I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Peace.